Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. We want to keep it very simple in this video. I want to talk to you about the short-term bullish and short-term bearish wave counts here that we're dealing with on this chart. Bigger picture situation hasn't changed. There is a short-term bullish and short-term bearish scenario, of course. We need short-term bearish, just for risk management purposes. And however, until not even the first support region is broken, there is no top. So we can focus on higher in both of these scenarios as long as we're holding support. The short-term bearish count, let's talk about that first, and we can move to the short-term bullish count. Short-term bearish count suggests that we formed an A wave here. Yeah. At the moment, I still have it labeled as a WXY. WXY, and the Y wave is an ABC, but this B is a little bit too high for that now. So if we are dealing with an ABC, then it's probably all of this is an A wave. Then this is a B wave rally, and we come down in wave C then. But we'll see. At the moment, we're holding support, and this is not so important. The main point here is that this could just be a B wave rally, which is a corrective rally, and the risk is high that we get back into that orange support region, the main support zone, which would be great for anybody who's swing trading this, because the price dipped already several times in this main support zone over the last couple of months. Anybody who added positions in the zone had now plenty of opportunities to take some partial profits maybe. How you trade this is essentially up to you. But the area there is what is really reliable, and it has been reliable for the last couple of months. So getting back into that area could provide another opportunity to accumulate. Now, I'm not saying this will happen, but we need to be prepared for it. If support levels break, then this is likely the scenario we're going to visit. And even in this B wave, we could still stretch a little higher. We don't need to, however. So this B wave could top at any time, which is why I'm adding the support regions. And once they break, I will say that we have most likely started wave C to the downside. At the moment, we haven't even broken the first support level. So that's not at the moment what I'm looking for primarily. Yeah? That might change if we break support. So, but in that case, if we come down again, we might target sort of 55.4K roughly. But again, as long as we're holding support, the focus can be on higher prices. And in the short-term bullish count, the overall correction, which started here on the 14th or 13th of March, it dipped here on the 1st of May in wave 4, and we're now in wave 5. And this move up could form the entire 5-wave move to 85 to 90K. That's what I shared with you in the last few videos as ideal target for that 5th wave up. Before then, a larger degree 3rd wave finishes, and we start a larger degree 4th wave. So it will be another larger correction. Yeah, don't be surprised if we get a quick rally and then we have another major correction again. So it could be similar to what we had here, really, really boring, maybe even throughout the summer. So that's just what it is. And I'm telling you that this yellow wave count, if we really bottomed in wave 4, and I've only marked it as alternative for now, but as long as we're holding support, this is the way it can go. And in this scenario, this might be wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, then a wave 4, and a wave 5. And that's the 5-wave move. And that would complete wave 5 of 3, and then wave 4 starts, and then we can carry on into the direction of 100K. Going to the 30-minute chart will tell us about the micro support levels. So I've added for the yellow count, which is the bullish one. By the way, they are both, if you haven't realized, they are both of these scenarios are part of an overall bullish scenario. Yeah, even the short-term bearish one just allows for another pullback before we escalate. And in this 3rd wave to the upside here, I've added a micro count. It looks more and more like an ending diagonal, so that this entire 5th wave here is an ending diagonal, and we have wave 1 complete, wave 2. The wave 3 would be an ABC, wave A, B, and this could now be wave C. For wave C, at least one more high would be preferred. And I mentioned it earlier today on Discord that this here is quite large now for wave 4 of C. But as long as we're holding 69,080, I'm looking for one more high to possibly target 73,816, maybe even 76,460, the next two upside fib levels. So I would prefer a little higher. And if a low is formed in this wave 4 of C, then the low should really be in. Then the low should really be in. If we dip any further, break below 69,080, then I will assume that we're already in the larger fourth wave. That's what would be tested first then. And I will, because we're now dealing with a diagonal, I will also add the 61.8 retracement. I have to, because we could be working on wave 4 in a diagonal then. And let me just add that, change that here. So yeah, this is what we need to observe then. But the 61.8 retracement, it's quite deep for a fourth wave. So I don't necessarily say we go down to that level. Literally already a break below the 50% fib level will indicate a top 65,740. That's going to be an important one. A very short, a more substantial top will be indicated between below 69,080, and then that support area will be relevant. And then if it's holding, one more high, ideally towards 85K is expected. That's sort of how I see this. Overall, no sign that a substantial top has formed, okay? But still focusing here on higher because we haven't broken any support. We have, however, touched now, let's say, resistance. The price hasn't managed to get above this range. I talked about that in the first video today. Here, the red line around 71,500. Yeah, we haven't broken above that yet. But that's, because we're consolidating below it, ideally, sooner or later, the price will break above. And then, carry on with the uptrend, right? We are, as I said before, in a bullish market. Let's maybe also take a look at the Bitcoin daily chart. We are in a bullish market that hasn't changed. It's quite interesting how crypto Twitter is always going crazy when we have a few green candles. Now, like a month ago, a lot of people were talking about the bear market back. Bear market is back, whereas the analysis here has been very consistent because we haven't broken our main support area. So focus on higher. We had this descending wedge pattern as well, break above. Now we're trying to break above this structural resistance that I just showed you on the smaller time frame. And then, as I said, the next target is sort of 85 to 90K. That would complete this fifth wave of 3, then a 4, 5, getting us above 100K. That's at the moment my view about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.